So here's my full 14 days itinerary through Sri Lanka, packed with culture, nature, wildlife, and some of the most beautiful beaches I've ever seen. I arrived in Colombo, but skipped the capital and took a direct train to Kandy. It's the cultural heart of the country and a great place to start. I climbed up the 48 meters Ambalawawa Tower, watched a traditional Kandyan dance performance, and wandered through the Royal Botanical Garden, so peaceful and lush. On day three, I took a day trip to Dambulla. It's super easy by bus, and from there, a quick tuk tuk to Sigiriya Rock. Climbing this ancient fortress from the 5th century was one of the highlights of my trip. The views from the top are unbelievable, and the history behind it is just fascinating. On the way back, I stopped at Dambulla Cave Temple. Next, I made my way to Nuwara Eliya. This mountain town feels like a totally different country. Cool air, tea plantations, waterfalls, and a colonial vibe. I spent a full day exploring the countryside, sipping fresh Ceylon tea and relaxing in nature. Then came the train ride, the famous one, from Nanuoya to Ella. It's often called the most scenic train journey in the world, and honestly, it lived up to the hype. Rolling hills, sea fields, misty mountains, unreal. Ella was one of my favorite places. It's super solo travel friendly, very chill. I hiked Little Adams Peak at sunrise, visited Nine Arch Bridge, and took a local cooking class. The pace of life there was just perfect. From Ella, I joined the shared taxi to Udawalawa National Park. I woke up early for a sunrise safari and we saw elephants, water buffalo, and some birds. It felt raw and wild in the best way. After that, it was time for the coast. I took a bus down to Marissa and just chilled. Palm trees, turquoise water, and amazing sunset. If you're into whale watching or surfing, this is the spot. But I just needed to slow down and enjoy the beach. I then traveled to Galle with its colonial Dutch fort and charming old street. Watching the still fishermen in the afternoon light was one of those surreal moments. On the last day, I made my way back to Colombo by bus for my flight out. It was a long ride, but super doable. This route gave me a little bit of everything: temples, mountains, wildlife, beaches, and it was all solo friendly and budget friendly. If you're planning a solo trip to Sri Lanka, I hope this helps you map it out. Watch my full YouTube videos for a full travel guide or a budget breakdown.